Yamaha's Tenere 700 took the world by storm when it was finally released back in 2019. It reignited that middleweight adventure bike market and has been snapped up by serious adventurers looking for their off-road fix. And if you want to learn how to ride one properly off-road, there's only one place to come, the Yamaha Off-Road Experience. It was founded by multiple British Enduro Champion Geraint Jones, who started off in enduro training in the mid-80s before joining forces with Yamaha in 1994. Nowadays, it's more likely you'll be looked after by his two sons, Dylan and Rowan, who are seriously capable riders in their own right, and will be on hand to show you the ropes on their fleet of T7s, TTRs and WRs, from their expansive home in the heart of Wales up in the Cambrian Mountains. So we've been out for the day with Dylan and we've sat him down to find out what's really involved in a day at the Yamaha Off-Road Experience.
Hi, I'm Dylan Jones from the Yamaha Off-Road Experience. We obviously run the off-road training centre here in conjunction with Yamaha. Now it's our 30th anniversary actually this year, so we've been going quite a long time. So essentially we do two different courses. We do the Off-Road Experience Day, which is on enduro type bikes, like smaller bikes. So we predominantly use the WR250 and WR450, which are Yamaha's enduro competition type bikes. But then we've got some TTR 125s, TTR 230s for younger riders, lady riders, people who want something a little bit smaller. We also run some of our WR 250s lowered as well. So we've got bikes for all sorts of sizes and different experiences and ability. We actually started doing the adventure stuff with the Teneres back in 2010 when they launched the Super Tenere, the 1200. So that's when we started with the adventure stuff. We were using 660 Tenere and 1200 Super Tenere right the way through to 2019 when they launched the Tenere 700, and then we've been just running the 700 since then. Yeah, it's had, obviously it's been such a successful bike for Yamaha, so many people wanting to come and try it, ride it, people who've gone away and bought their own and then want to come and learn, how to ride and see what it can do off-road. So, we've seen a huge uptake on the adventure side since, the launch of the 700 really. People who are coming on the Tenere Experience are generally people who've got adventure bikes or certainly thinking about getting themselves an adventure bike and wanting to come and try the Tenere 700 with a view to possibly buying or they've already got their own. We just try and get teach the fundamentals of riding off-road, whether that be on a smaller enduro bike or a bigger adventure bike. Effectively, those basic skills are the same. Sort of technique is super important when you're learning to ride off-road. Correct body positioning, when you sit in, and then obviously we cover a lot on standing, because standing up is a big part of learning to ride off-road. So the suspension effect, the balance and changing direction, obviously braking, using the brakes off-road, cornering, on loose gravelly, muddy type surfaces, obviously differs quite a lot from riding on the road. Slow speed bike control, being able to control the bike, clutch, throttle, is important for when you're riding the more technical areas. We're fortunate we've got a fantastic riding area. We've got the farm here, where we start off. We've got the Havering Forest area, which is where we do most of our riding and training, which is a 10,000 acre area forest, which has literally hundreds of miles of tracks and trails, from the wide open gravel fire roads to the very natty single track type trails. We've held World Enduro Championship events here, so there's something for everybody here, from very easy to very hard as well. So it's a very varied sort of riding. Obviously a lot of forest based, but we've got quite a lot of farmland open tracks as well. Some of the best tarmac roads as well. So we mix it all up. The bikes, obviously, they come as they come out of the box. Then we obviously change the tyres, fit the Dunlop Trail Max Raids to them, and then we just add mainly protection. So we run Yamaha aftermarket sump guard, crash bars, just to give them a bit more crash protection for when they do end up on the floor. And then we change the handlebars, we run Renthal handlebars as well, and just a few other little bits and pieces, just set the suspension up as we think it should be, and that's it, and then we're away to go. You get asked a lot about tyres, but tyres are, you know, super important because they're obviously keeping the bike in contact with the ground, really. And on adventure bikes, you know, tyres are, you know, probably as important as anything. And everybody asks, you know, because obviously generally tyres on an adventure bike are a little bit of a compromise because obviously you're not 100% off-road, you're not 100% off-road. So, you know, having the right type of tyre, you know, for your type of riding is very important. We ride more off-road than we do on the road. I'd say, you know, we're 70% off-road, 30% road. So we're looking for a tyre that, you know, that meets all those, you know, demands and needs, really. And that's obviously we use now the Dunlop Trail Max Raid, which, you know, offers very, very good grip for a 50/50 type tyre off-road, and phenomenal grip on the road for a, you know, a tyre that has that sort of off-road capability. Super confident even in wet conditions on the road, and it's the type of tyre that a customer, you know, can fit on their bike, you know, ride it to work, go riding on the road, but then also go and ride the trails as well, and have the confidence to be able to do it, really. So obviously Yamaha Off-Road Experience website, which is Yamaha-Off-Road-Experience.co.uk. We've got Facebook page, Instagram page, so, you know, check out all our channels. You can find out all the information on there.